She was among the first girls from her village to attend university. Roseanne Muthoni made use of the opportunity to make her dream of being an influencer, and I don't mean an Instagram influencer, in society to come true. Armed with only a few savings from her first job as a teacher, Roseanne embarked on a journey of imparting knowledge by setting up a school with only one teacher and one student. Today, her dream has grown exponentially, and she shares the steps of her journey with Gladys Kashanja on this week's Women and Power.
Enjoy your porridge, take your porridge, take a sip.
My name is Roseanne Muthoni Maina, and I'm the director of Mweki Group Academy. I have been a teacher for the last 25 years. For 10 years I worked, and then for 19 years I've also been learning the school. This is actually our 2020 is our 20th year.
Good morning, good morning.
My mother and my father were teachers right from the beginning. I found them teaching, and I knew that if I didn't become a lawyer, which was my first choice, then my second choice was that I was going to be a teacher. Went to Moi University, did an education degree, and qualified to be an English and literature teacher. So I started my journey in a private school, and that is how I actually got oriented to the private sector of education and learned that it was something that was desirable, it was something that was needed by the community, and it was actually adding value.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you, doctor.
I opened a small kindergarten in Mweki, started with one child, was able to employ one teacher, and that we stayed with one child for a whole term, which is basically 4 months. So a lot of the neighbors actually just went for the free primary education, and it was a struggle to bring children on board and convince them that there was actually value in the private school.
We are in the month of?
I had to again look for a job to be able to sustain. I would get my salary and come and pay the teachers. But what I can say is that there are days you just hang in there and say, someday, someday. And our motto is that it is possible. So when I said that it is possible, it wasn't just for the children, that's possible for them to pass. I knew it was also possible for me to be able to develop the business to the next level.
Everybody say broom!
Eventually, I met a lady who told me that I needed to go to a business school and stop learning the school from a teacher's perspective and actually start learning it from a business perspective. I went to the USIU and did the 10,000 Women's Program, and that changed my life. As a result, we were even able to open our second campus, which is the Kasarani campus. And now we are preparing to open a third one, which will be the Kamulu campus.
Book!
We do something we call character formation, so that even if this child becomes educated, they do not end up being an educated fool, you know? We want them to become an educated person who actually brings a difference first to themselves, then to their families, and then, of course, to the community. Somebody who comes today will think this happened just like that, but it hasn't. It has taken a lot of time and a lot of learning and a lot of pain and challenges and overcoming. So for the youth, there is no option. Whether you trust in the process, whether you are willing to wait on it, it will happen. So it's better to just be ready for it and say, I'm ready to take the bruises, they come and learn from them.